the music all right? Or is it like too chill? You know what? Let's go to... I like the coffee shop. Much more chill. What's up, Joe? How you doing? Not too much. Just looking at things a lot cheaper today. Some people get upset when I come online for live streams only when the markets are, you know, lower, allegedly. Yeah, it is. It was right at $6 earlier. What's up? Is that Dodo or is it Doodoo? I'm gonna call you LeBron. Man. So yeah, pretty much markets are just chilling. It's lower, it's better. Yeah, I'm great. I've been really busy coming up with some so I don't know if you guys remember, but earlier I mentioned I was getting involved in Bitcoin mining. Hence the mining device in the background. Y'all see that? That is that's what I use to mine Bitcoin. That's just display though. I have a few more, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. I feel a little sick right now, by the way, if my sinuses are like kind of clogged up or like I sound a little like stuffy. Yeah, I do think it is time to go shopping. This is not financial advice. But yes, I think it is much better to start looking for stuff now than it was, you know, even a few days ago. Like a couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, early July. So yeah, pretty much all the growth stocks are looking like this. Like if you look at all the charts, it's pretty similar shape. Let me move these other things out of the way so you guys can get a better view. So yeah, like look at this. Oh yeah, I was gonna point out some things like natural gas that might be worth looking at. Like Tellurian is an example of this. This is a natural gas exploration / investing company. They look for natural gas opportunities. And I think these guys are positioned to... I don't know if you guys have looked at natural gas prices as of recent, but it is up there. Let me bring that up so you guys can see that. Yeah, natural gas was above $4 just yesterday. So, yeah, just something for you guys to look at. Bitcoin mining. With Bitcoin mining, I have learned that your enemy is going to be your cost per kilowatt hour. So it doesn't matter where you get your energy from, as long as you do the math. Once you find out the economics of your operation, is it cheap enough to mine profitably with whatever hardware you have? So the hardware I have is like 3-4 years old. These are the S9s. So I'm looking at stranded gas and flare gas for these. And then for gas that has pipelines where people can sell it, it's better to go with newer machines. Except these are really freaking expensive operations. So right now I'm in the fundraising stage. So I've been meeting with guys in Houston, and I've been trying to pretty much get them on board with me. And hopefully in a few months I'll come back on this live chat and say like, hey guys, I'm starting a Bitcoin mining operation, and it's going to be pretty freaking awesome. And then I could probably like show you stuff if I'm out on the field. I can't tell you where it is, but you know, I can show you stuff, you know. But yeah, it's freaking expensive. A Tesla stock, you know, GLOP and Tesla. You know, I'll look at those. GLOP, GLOP. What do these guys do? I mean, it doesn't tell me anything looking at the chart, but I'm still interested. Gas Log Partners. Oh, natural gas company. This could be something. Yeah, maybe it'll come back down, bounce off this. Maybe it'll touch the moving average and then find its way higher. Yeah, I think energy is going to be the next play for probably those substantial short-term gains that people want. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about the situation I got going on right now. And by energy, I don't just mean Tesla, you know, like just energy in general. We're going to need a lot of it as we progress. Invitae. That's part of like the genomic sector, right? I think it's a good thing if you can test your genetics and see if there's anything wrong with you as a business. I don't know how like profitable they are or anything, to be quite honest. Do you guys want to look at filings? Like, what do you guys want to look at? Do you guys want to look at charts, or do you guys want to just like read stuff together? What would you guys prefer? Because I mean, some of you might be driving, maybe you're at lunch, maybe you guys are too busy to be looking at the screen. I have YouTube Premium, not a flex or anything, but I have YouTube Premium, and I don't have to watch. I really like listening to live streams, and not always watching, but I prefer listening to them. So you could just, you know, lock your screen and you could just listen to what people are talking about. So I don't know if that's, you know, the boat that you guys are on. Sensonics is down 5.4% to $2.83 today. So markets are getting slapped in the face today. Bond yields are still dropping though. So, I mean, if stocks are scaring you, what are you going to do? Put your money in bonds? Is that what you guys want? You guys want to earn? If you had $1 million, buying a bond would give you 10 grand in a year right now, 12 grand. And so for $1 million, you get 1,000 a month. There's your retirement. There's your retirement, guys. Pretty wild, in my opinion. You know what? I'm gonna look at the federal. What was it called? Historical Treasury rates. I think this is on the Treasury website. There's a chart that they show here. Chart. There's got to be a... I know I've seen a chart on here, guys. I'm trying to show you guys something that you might think is pretty pretty neat. So yeah, guys, look at this. From the 1980s up until now. I don't know about you, but this looks very down and to the right to me. So I think the trend's going to continue. When did we get off the gold standard again? It was like... dang it, hold on. When did we get off the gold standard? It was like the late 60s, right? Nixon? Somewhere around here. And then shit hit the fan. October. Yeah, it's going to be towards the end of the year, probably. Things are still delayed because everyone... I think the FDA has a backlog because of COVID and everything being shut down last year, so... Oh, dang it. You guys need to give me, like, 2 minutes or else I'm going to keep getting calls. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, guys, I'm back. I am so sorry. Where was I? Oh, yeah, so Sensonics, yeah, again, I mean, honestly, they were expecting it in June this year, which we're in almost August now, so, yeah, I don't think we're gonna see that anytime soon, honestly. I mean, we got all of August, all of September, probably all of October. 3 months. Just assume 3 months at the soonest, I would say. Yeah, Nano Dimension, anything under 6 is value arbitrage if you buy it. Because of, just do the math between what they have on the balance sheet and how many shares they have outstanding. So there's value to be created if you buy it under $6. I would say right at 6 is fair value. You're getting the business for free, essentially, at that point. Okay, so Joe, you said some crypto fans are saying August is a quiet month. Everyone's on holiday. You know, I would have to look at historical data for you in order to like really come to a conclusion on that. But I think that just because it's August doesn't necessarily mean that price can't move substantially. I mean, let's just look at some charts, really. I mean, where better can we look than a chart? I don't know. Let's look at Ethereum, just for example's sake. Ethereum, US dollar. I'll go to August. August, starting from here to, is this around here? Yeah. So okay, let's look at some data. Is this the case that August is quiet? It opened at $345 last year and closed at there. Okay, so the month of August last year for Ethereum, it was up 26%. If you bought on August 1st and held it through August 31st, then you would have been up 26% if you bought right at the open. If you bought at the close, you would have been up 12%. I don't know. I mean, if it's going to be quiet, I guess it's relative, you know? Like, is 12% quiet to you? For some people, that's really loud. So, picked up more Neo and Palantir this morning. Nice. Neo. How is Neo doing? It's still in this channel pretty much. It's testing the bottom of this channel, so if you were interested in buying NEO, you would be buying at support right now from previous lows. If you look left, remember, once you look at what's happening today, you always look left and see how prices reacted in the past. Of course, you still have to do your research on whatever you invest in, so don't just buy blindly. But in terms of price action, this looks pretty good. It's at the bottom of the channel. It is below the moving average, but if you wanted to take a chance and be a little greedy and this isn't low enough for you, you could wait till it's maybe 30 bucks, but there's no guarantee. So if you're interested in NEO, just average down. This is not financial advice. Yeah, it looks identical with Palantir. Like, look at Palantir's chart, look at NEO's chart. It's the same. They're all being treated the same, so that's why you got to do your research. Some of these suck, some of these are good. I'm not saying Palantir or NEO sucks. I'm just saying, like, whenever you buy stuff, you gotta know what you're buying, you know? You sold half of your NEO position today. Did you sell at a loss? Oh yeah, keep in mind, if you're day trading, guys, don't forget about taxes. Okay, buying Nano Dimension. They own 18.5 million shares now. Damn. They almost own 10% of Nano Dimension, guys. Is this between all of their holdings? No, it's ARKQ. So I think they've sold off just a little bit of their position. This is nothing of concern, I would say. I thought I had my Kathy's Arc. I'm gonna have to log in. I don't remember my info though. RKW, let's see how they're doing in RKW. Been pretty sideways. They sold what, 50,000 shares? Yeah, see guys, even ARK Invest can't time the market. Their cost basis is above the price right now in Nano Dimension in their ARKW funding, in their ARKW fund, and they are not selling. So, they went from having a few to buying a bunch. Okay, so ARK bought 2.5 million shares 10 days ago for this fund. It looks like they sold some of it. I mean, honestly, they sold a bunch of it. And I guess no one really noticed, right? But now they're back to above where they started initially with their holdings here. So I think that's a good sign. Yeah, Yoav has substantial interest in the company. 56,388 shares, Habib. Chinese volatility, not NEO. Yeah, so you just have to figure out, Lincoln, Newman, you just got to figure out what your goals are, you know. And if you want low beta, low volatility, then you just invest in things that are more established. Things that are less established, you're going to have that volatility. So you have to consider that whenever you buy stuff. When you buy stocks, small cap particularly, or even micro caps, like your portfolio is going to move. All right, guys, I'm going to share with you how much I'm getting my ass beat in the market right now. So today I'm down 4.4% Over the past week, I'm down 9%. Over the past month, I'm down 34%. And I would blame this, first of all, on myself because I wanted to speculate. And I wanted to buy some options and try and capitalize on some, some bullish movement that, I'm speculating on entirely. And my Jumia calls are really suffering. I put like over $1,000 in this, and it is practically all gone at this point. I've got maybe 100 something bucks in equity here. So I got until the 20th. So, I mean, we'll see what happens over the next 23 days. But this is the cost of speculating, guys. So just be aware. Options, unless you're going to exercise these, you are likely to lose your ass. Just saying. I sold some puts on Nano Dimension. I put up 1,000 in collateral. I think they gave me like $100 for credit. How much was it? Credits per share 17. Oh, I got $34 credit altogether. Not too enticing, right? But you can't be too greedy, guys. That cash was just sitting around, so I used it. Sold some calls against my Nano Dimension stock. Collected $130 on my Nano Dimension call. And so far it has decayed, and I have earned $52. So as long as Nano Dimension is under $10 by the 20th of next month, then I should keep all $130. So that is pretty nice too. So yeah, guys, you just gotta look at all of your options. And by options, I mean like your choices. I don't mean look at all of your stock options. Man, everyone is calling me freaking scam calls. Scam likely. So, yeah, guys. In other news, Nano Dimension is at the 2021 Military Additive Manufacturing Summit today. They'll be there throughout the rest of the weekend from the 27th today through tomorrow, the 28th. They're going to be in booth 201 if you're in Florida and feel like going. That is where you can see them. It'll be interesting to see what happens here over the week. It's just, it's only Tuesday today, so we got a lot of price action to have this week. Did you guys buy any stocks today besides Neo and Palantir? Are there any new stocks that are of interest so you guys can share that with me and I could look at it? Any new stocks that you guys have of interest? Put it in the chat, and I would definitely like to do some research. If you haven't already, guys, go ahead and hit the like button if you are enjoying this stream at all whatsoever. It helps the channel a bunch, and I appreciate it a ton. So if you do so, thank you very much. Daniel, yeah, I have Bitcoin. I have a pretty large position in Bitcoin, actually. And I actually invested in mining devices. Again, if you're new to the stream, as you guys may know, at least people who have been on the channel for a while, I have been investing in mining equipment because I plan on mining on natural gas. That is the plan. And I'm very excited to get that operation going. It's been a ton of research over the past few months, and once I get everything going, I'll share the experience with you and hopefully inspire you guys to look into mining, maybe some home mining, or if you really want to take a leap, you can do some bigger mining projects. SoFi, what is that? That was IPOC originally, right? LCID. Okay, I'm gonna look at LCID. What's up, CL? By the way, I didn't see you in here, man. Lucid. What does Lucid do again? Is this another EV company? Lucid's above the 200 MA on a 1 hour chart. Yeah, guys, there's just a lot of volatility, but nothing's really happening. Yeah, when markets move like this, I think people like to use Bollinger Bands. I've never really used Bollinger Bands. Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to get rid of an indicator here. Okay. You got to go. And so, yeah. In this environment, I guess Bollinger Bands are a play here. Let's see if this works on... What was the other stock that you guys were mentioning? STEM. Yeah, someone could have bought some puts here and been in the red for quite some time. Yeah, Bollinger Band's definitely better if it's really just consistently moving sideways and just ranging. I'm going to take these off for now. Guys, I prefer horizontal support and resistance, by the way. I don't really like trend lines like this. Too subjective. How do you guys feel about diagonal trend lines? Like this, for example. John Paul III. Huh. Interesting. VA earning stocks. Hold on, give me 1 sec. I have a few messages to read. EVs, Lucid. Ah, okay. That's what I thought. Lucid American EVs, premium EVs, backing all over the world. Okay. Earning stock. Who backs them? Anyone notorious that backs them? Any big money? Any big funds? What do I think of SoFi? First of all, Lucas, I don't know where you got John Paul III from, but I guess that's cool. Is it because of the Pope? Because John Paul II? Are you calling me the Pope? I'm trying to find some correlation here. What do I think of SoFi? I actually have SoFi on my phone. I like the platform. I think it depends how you use SoFi. So what do I think about... Well, first of all, your question, Ty, is... What do I think about SoFi? Are you talking about the stock, or are you talking about the platform itself, like the company and like their products? I guess be a little more specific for me before I go on a rant and it doesn't answer your question. No, don't be sorry, Lucas. No, I'm not offended at all. I grew up Catholic, so you good. You know what? I'm going to pull up the stock screener. I think this will be interesting for us to look at. All right. So right now we're looking at the TradingView stock screener. We could go based on any of these tabs up here. I'm going to go on performance. We got a 1 month change, 5 month change. I mean minute, sorry, not month. 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour. Biggest year-to-date gainers. Let's look at the biggest year-to-date losers. See if we could find anything interesting here. So some of these have had some positive price action. I want to filter these on market cap if I can. Can I filter these? No ETFs. Let's only look at a common stock. There's got to be a way to filter these based on market cap. If not, oh well. Saudi Arabia's pouring money into Lucid. Ah, okay. XELA. Lucas, you want me to look at XELA? Exela. I guess I'll minimize this for now. Today, so it gapped up a bit. I'm trying to find some things that are set up to move like this. Zoom in a little bit. Anyway, I saw quite a bit of volume here. Yeah, this thing could run up, along with a bunch of other stocks, though. I think the market's setting up for another bull run. It might not happen as soon as we want. This might trail out longer, but just know eventually a lot of these stocks are going to start running again. $10 this year, I think it's possible. $10, I think it's possible. But they're not going to make it easy for us. You're going to sit through a ton of volatility. I don't know if it'll close at $10, but I think it'll touch $10. BioNano. Damn. These are essentially price targets, guys, by the way. Use your horizontal support and resistance as price targets for yourself, and then you decide if you want to enter a position or exit a position. Paul Stock and Company. Is it called Paul? Wait, are you saying I'm a stock? I don't get it. But yeah, I'm still bullish on the market, guys. It's not going to happen exactly how everyone expects it to. It's going to be slow. It's going to be boring. And honestly, it doesn't make for very entertaining content, to be quite honest. But again, as Warren Buffett said, it is a tool for how does he say it again? It's a vehicle to transfer wealth from the impatient to the patient. Something like that. So, yeah, man. Don't be dissuaded in the markets. Just, most important part, guys, just make sure you're in the right financial situation. So you got to make sure you position yourself to even be able to invest. Is anyone here... You know what? No, that's kind of a personal question. I don't want to ask. I was going to say, is anyone here struggling? But I don't know. I won't go that far. But if you are, for example, just work your ass off and pay those debts off. Like, don't use credit cards if you can't pay them off, for example. But definitely take advantage of them, for example. buying gas, buying food that you're gonna buy anyways, stuff like that. But yeah, keep yourself out of that compounding debt, and then you can set yourself up to invest that money, and then just not worry about day-to-day volatility. You're just accumulating pretty much, and all this crap happening intraday doesn't even matter, because I wonder what this chart will look like in a year from now, 2 years from now, 5 years from now. Because this could very easily be this. You get what I'm saying? So just be patient. Again, doesn't make for very entertaining content, but I'm trying to put some sense into you guys. FNGD. Microsectors FANG. It's an ETF. It's an index. What the hell? This thing really has experienced nothing but decline recently. I have no idea what's in this index, man. 3 times inverse leverage. I don't know. I prefer stock picking. That's just my opinion. I prefer stock picking. I mean, how big are these rises and drops? Okay, here's some data for you to consume real quick. 15 days, 21 days, 2 months. Yeah, I couldn't tell you enough about this, but remember to use previous resistance as a price target. So, I mean, if we could break above $2.78 and close and retest, could be excuse to go up to $4. So you could make some money there, but you just have to really assess what kind of risk you want to take, if you want to use any stop losses, or if you go into a drawdown, you don't just act emotionally and sell everything you have. Doubling down on Nano right now. I think Nano Dimension is an excellent value right now at $6. I don't think you can go wrong with Nano Dimension under 6 right now. Keep in mind those values change as they spend money or issue more shares. So do keep those things in mind. But as of today, $6 for Nano Dimension stock and 250 million shares outstanding is pretty much like free Nano Dimension, essentially, considering what they have on the balance sheet. Tilray. If you're interested in Tilray, you could average your way down until, $11. Again, if you want to be greedy, you could just wait, or you could just average down and not really, worry about missing out if this is something you want. It is approaching this area. I guess don't identify just this line. It's like this area. So let me put this out so you can see it better. Yeah. It is entirely up to you. But again, I'm basing this purely off technicals right now. I don't know what their financials look like at all. And I don't know exactly what's going on there, but if you want to capitalize on price and speculate a little bit, I think this is less speculation and more trading. Like out of the 3 tiers of, long-term investing, intraday, intra-week trading and just pure speculative trading, just like buying stuff and not really putting much thought into it, this is definitely tier 2, I would say, of the 3. Sundial. Lucas said, if I have any thoughts on Clove and Wish. I've seen Wish come up a lot recently. This is today again. Love dip buying. Yeah, I mean, it's the best time to make money. Like, if a stock is $10 and it dips, by, let's say, to $3, if you buy it at $3 and it goes to 10, you more than triple your money. But if you buy it at 5, you only double it. So the effects of compounding are amplified the lower it goes. But of course, it's a lot harder to hold it. Let's look at Wish first. Context logic. A ton of volume on the way up. Decreasing volume on the way down. You know what? We could see a bounce pretty soon. We got to see how price reacts, like right about now. Right now, we're at a floor. This is a daily chart. Let's just zoom in just so I could show you guys. So yeah, best way to identify support and resistance, guys, is just look at where price reacts substantially. So it fell to here and then pulled up in price. Fell back down, tested, and it is approaching this level again. There's a chance. All right, I think a better play here, honestly, is letting it fall below this price of around $7.70. And once if it drops below that, you could average down. But really, if you want to be a little safer in that, you could let it drop lower, pull back above $7.70, and buy on a retest at support. But if you don't want to wait, you don't care, and you're willing to hold it, just average down to this area. Because I mean, it's a lot better than averaging down from $15. I'm just saying. Yeah, no problem, Lucas. Don. No, first, Joe, you asked about Sundial. Yeah, these are looking pretty similar. Yeah, like right now, again, we're like on a lot of these stocks, we're sitting at support now. But will they hold? That is the question. There's like not enough volume here to really, I guess, justify a run up, but there is increased volume here at support, so this is a good thing. We did see a lot of volume on the sell side. I think we're a little early in the trend to determine anything. So I think by the middle of next week, we'll have an idea of where things might go. Right now, we're kind of like in that limbo period because everything is dropping down and testing support again. And it's definitely not going to pan out just today. Again, sorry for whatever's going on right now with my my sinuses and all that. It's really annoying. It's like a Jumia stock. I've been really interested in this company for a while. Let's get rid of that. You know what? I'm going to adjust here. So yeah, this area. All right, Jumia, the buy zone is between $15 and $20, pretty much. That is your optimal buy zone. So we're approaching pretty close. Pretty close. Digital. Oh yeah, Bit Digital. Sorry, Don, I didn't see your message there. BT. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't really like how it gapped down. Wait, ignore that line. This is not a trend line. I'm just trying to chart off the top of my head right here, just on visual. So we got a price floor around... Okay, it got pretty close. Yeah, there was a ton of volume here. Okay, yeah, something might be going on Bit Digital. It's kind of shady whenever you see stuff like this, though. I'll show you guys in a second. I don't know if you guys see this high right here that I put the candlestick on. I'm going to zoom in on this on the daily. Okay. On December 1st of last year, we had a high of, if I can get my cursor on it, it was a high of $9.05. Bit Digital just on the 26th yesterday had a high of $9.38. So it breached that high and immediately fell lower. So there was possibly a bunch of limit orders sitting above this price. So just imagine there's a lot of investors like you and me who place limit orders above this this price. And if it was a breakout limit order, so you're going long above this price, your position got filled, and you would be red right now. So whoever got filled here is going to be trapped for a little while. I don't think it'll go higher quite yet. I think if we see a break below $3 and a pullback, then we can start to see a rally. But for now, if that doesn't happen, it would have to break above 905 and close and stay there for a little while. Yeah, 15 to 20 bucks, Joe. I don't know. Or was it memed yesterday? Did what's their face? Wall Street Bets mention this at all? I don't like when they mention particular stocks because there's a chance that those stocks get manipulated whenever they bring shit up. You know what? It actually got... Anyone who got filled here, technically. So, you know what? Let's go back to December 1st. Anyone below this area got filled on actually June 14th. I don't know. Bit Digital. Is this like a holding company? What do these guys do? Do they mine? Don, tell me what you know about them. And Joe, Jumi at 15 would be pretty freaking nice. Sorry if my camera cuts out every once in a while. It's based on Wi-Fi and it's on my cell phone, so Wi-Fi is not the most stable connection. But the stream will be wired, so my audio should be pretty clear at all times. Wall Street Bet, sometimes they ruin good stocks. Yeah, Lucas, I totally agree. That's why whenever I heard rumors of them like talking about Sensonics, I was like, no, please do not touch Sensonic stock. Do not. You can meme like Nokia or something. Don't touch Sensonics, please. Nano Dimension 2, don't freaking come close to Nano. It's pretty crazy what a collective of people can do to the markets. Like you have the fundamental investors, and then you just have people who just like can totally abuse the mechanics of how like the stock market works. And that short squeeze that happened in GameStop earlier this year, or was it late last year? No, it was earlier this year, like February, right? That was purely mechanics, guys. They saw that and they ran with it, and some people made a shit ton of money because of that. So, yeah, you can make money trading, guys, but just remember it's kind of a hard thing to do. That's why 99% of people will fail at it. And if you are successful, remember you're going to be getting capital gains tax out the butt. So don't forget about Uncle Sam. They mine Bitcoin? Okay. I wonder what kind of energy they use. Yeah, I'm waiting for FDA too, Lucas. Yeah, you know what? Bit Digital. I could look them up real quick. You just hop on their website, see what they're about. Mining. Bit Digital represents one of the largest currently owned and operating fleet of any U.S. listed Bitcoin miner. They have an aggressive growth plan. Okay, so they partner with hosting providers. So if they're partnering with hosts, that means they're just buying interest in individual locations where people have the energy. And for anyone who doesn't know, hosting, all that means is that if I have a facility with the power supply to run your ASICs or your Bitcoin miners, as they call them, then I can host your device. So you buy the device. You don't want to run it at home. You would rather run it with me because maybe my energy is a little cheaper. You send it to my facility, and I charge you a fee for maintaining and making sure your device is running, and you get to earn some Bitcoin or whatever it is you're mining. But in this case, I'm almost certain it's Bitcoin here. We are able to make efficient use of our capital within the digital assets ecosystem in this way. Access attractively priced carbon-free power. Okay, guys, this is something that is going to be very controversial too. Carbon-free power. I watched a video on Tellurian. So earlier in the stream, I talked about Tellurian. This is a natural gas company. Okay, I saw an interview today. I don't know if it was recorded today, but pretty much they're saying that first of all, carbon-free. No. He said renewable energy won't be able to keep up with the demand that we're looking for, like around the world. It won't be able to keep up. So the carbon-free narrative is going to be really hard to stick to long term. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Don't be dissuaded from investing something just because it's not carbon-free. Okay, don't be fooled by that. Demand for energy is going to keep going up. Period. That's just how it is. Wherever you can find it. Dedicated mining operation. Okay, so dedicated mining operations house one of the largest currently owned and operating Bitcoin mining fleets in the world. Okay, so their hash rate's 1920 petahashes per second. Dang, that's a lot. So it's terahash than petahash. So these guys are running 1.9 million terahashes. So that is the equivalent of, let me do some math real quick. I don't know. 150,000 of these devices. That would be 150,000 of these in today's market, at least. Or around 50,000 of the newer machines. But I'm sure they have a bunch of those still. Yeah, okay. See, that makes sense. 32,500. So, the newer machines are around 68 terahash. The one I just showed you is around 13. So that aligns with what I just said. Bitcoin's mined. They've mined 3,086 Bitcoin, which in today's market value is $114 million in Bitcoin mined. So they have a pretty freaking big operation. They have operations in Texas. No surprise there. We're the energy hub here in Texas. And they have some timelines here for us. So they bought a bunch of S17s. They bought a bunch of What's miners. That's the brand. This is the model, the M20S. Yeah, these guys are definitely investing in these operations. So I'm speculating that Q2 is going to be very lucrative for any company mining Bitcoin after Bitcoin's mining difficulty fell lower. The military industrial complex. Yeah. Keep in mind, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. No, I don't want the chart. So every 2016 blocks, Bitcoin's mining difficulty changes. So right now, so this is the current Bitcoin difficulty. This is essentially how difficult the problem is to solve for all the miners. So it determines the difficulty based on the total hash rate from everyone mining. So it's expected in a few days that the mining difficulty will go up by around 5% because the average hash rate on the entire Bitcoin network is slightly higher than what it was the last difficulty adjustment. So this is how efficient mining operations can stay competitive. If you have cheap energy and a lot of hashing power, then you can increase your odds of mining Bitcoin. Guys, I'm so sorry. Damn, that's annoying. Okay, would it not be cheaper for you in Texas to cover your whole house in solar panels and mine Bitcoin on free solar for the next 20 years? You know what? I'll pull up something for you guys. Hold on. I've been doing this math. You know what? Give me 1 second. I'm going to pull up a chart for you guys that I actually made last night, okay? Give me 1 second. So I think it's funny that you asked about solar right now. So Joe, I made this last night, trying to see how efficient it would be for mining. And so here are the things we're gonna assume here, okay? In order to run one of the this right here is the WhatsMiner M32, I think. I don't remember, but it's you get 68 terahashes and it consumes this much power. So I don't know if you guys are familiar with how that works, but essentially this is 3,264 watts is the same as, let's round up and say 3.3 kilowatts, because there's 1,000 watts in a kilowatt. So in one day, it'll use 3.3 kilowatts times 24 hours. That gives you around 78 kilowatt hours in a day that this uses, okay? And in a month, that is 2,428 kilowatt hours. In order to power this, you actually need 3 of Tesla's largest solar panel systems. You need the 16.32 kilowatt system from Tesla in order to run one of these miners. Literally one of them. And each of them, after tax incentives here in Texas, is around $26,000. Before incentives, it's like $33,000, but after incentives, it's like $26,000. To buy 3 of these things, you're gonna spend close to $80,000. But after all is said and done, if you can kind of guess the lifetime output of the panels, I put 30 years that you would be able to generate power from this, and of course the efficiency degrades over time. But over 30 years, I'm expecting at least 1.3 million kilowatt hours. So if you get the total price that you're spending and divide it by the lifetime output that you're expecting, you get around 6 cents a kilowatt hour. But of course, this number right here, daily system output, it'll range on Tesla's website. They said between 41 kilowatt hours and 59 kilowatt hours per device, per solar system. And if you have 3 of them, that multiplies. So at 41 with 3 devices, you're getting 123 kilowatt hours in a day. But if you do, let's say 59, let's say it's really sunny for like a week, your cost actually goes down from 6 cents closer to 4 cents. So that's substantially cheaper. But here's the problem. You got to put up $108,000, and in a year you'll only recover about 5% of that money. So you're going to sink a lot of capital, whereas with 108,000 you might be able to just buy 2.5 Bitcoins right now and make more money that way, literally. Or I don't want to say like make money, because that would imply selling it. I would say that you would probably capture more purchasing power by just buying the Bitcoin. I think you need more energy dense operations for it to be worth it to spend that kind of money. That's just my opinion, of course. All right, Don, I'll see you later, man. Sinus rinse? I have actually, like a neti pot. I have. This just started happening yesterday. Like my sinuses kind of acting up. I went to the mall, so that was kind of a mistake. 2 to 3 Bitcoins per day. No, 2 to 3 Bitcoins to pay for that Tesla solar rig with 3 systems. Yeah, pretty much. You would have to sell about that much Bitcoin. Yep. Exactly, Joe. It's kind of like meh. But on the right side, these are like, there's a lot of assumptions you have to make here on this spreadsheet. So my assumption here is I'm using slush pool, for example, and that the total network hash rate is this. And yeah. Hold on. I'm going to bring up my my slush pool so you guys can see that too. Can I pull up my dashboard? All right, guys, check out. I've got 2 of these S9s running in my house right now. So far it's mined around $214 in Bitcoin, and I have used, I want to say, around $150 in electricity. So I am net positive here. But as soon as I send this Bitcoin over, I know I'm going to get taxed on it. So really this is like $182 ish. So I mean, after Uncle Sam gets paid, this is still like $30, give or take. And this is with older generation models, by the way. Oh, that's huge. You need to have a roof with a lot of surface area pointing to the east, north, or west. I mean, whenever you buy Tesla solar, they go over that with you, but yeah, it's a lot, because each one of those systems, let alone 3 of them, one system is like 32 panels or something like that. So it's a lot of panels. But the sun is paying for it, and if you don't take a loan out to buy those panels, then you immediately start getting paid. But you have to tie up a bunch of capital, is what I'm saying. So yeah, this is what I got going on here. How long have I been on stream now? Hour 10. That's pretty good. If you guys learned anything this stream, or if you like these streams, hit that like button so I know that you're enjoying the content. I don't want to assume that what I'm talking about is what you guys want to listen to. So, yeah, guys, let me know. Matias, ha 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 ha. What's funny, man? Yeah, markets are definitely quieting up right now. All right, guys, I'm going to hop off the stream here shortly. So if you have any questions, go ahead and ask, and I will try to answer you to the best of my ability. Again, this is not financial advice, but I could point you in the right direction at the very least. You want me to vlog it? Interesting. I haven't really thought about vlogging. I feel like no one would watch it. But then again, I could be wrong. Maybe it's something that everyone wants to watch. They want to find out how to mine Bitcoin. Hut for the crypto mining win next week. Hut 8P ratio 8. In Bitcoin? Wow. Hut 8. Yeah, what the hell is Matthias laughing at? What's funny, bro? I mean, until you tell me what's funny, I'm just gonna guess your face is what's funny. MMAT? What is MMAT? Okay. What is this? Metamaterials. Oh, okay, I've heard of this. What are these, like, what kind of materials exactly? Metamaterials, but what is that? Do you know? Just off the top of your head? Man, some of these stocks are or experience some pretty crazy downward movement. Like this one is down almost 90%. That's insane. Imagine buying this at $22 not knowing what they do. Would you hold it? Appreciate it, Lucas. Thanks. That's really encouraging. I like to believe what I talk about is stuff that's not regularly talked about. New molecule, synthetic, like synthetic materials. You know what? I'm gonna do that on another tab. Okay, they have a catchy website. Let's look at all technologies. So they have a bunch of renderings. Do they have photos? I want to see real application here. They have NanoWeb. What is this? Oh, what the heck? Above is a photo of NanoWeb, which is invisible to the human eye. Whoa, do you guys see this? What the F? So is this thing solid? I mean, it's flexible, okay, but it's like mostly, you know, rigid. Well, that's actually pretty cool looking. That's interesting. It's kind of scary, honestly. That's why they're down shorted. TRCH. Does Torchlight have their own website? Oh gosh, let's see what StockTwits has to say. 20 minutes ago, MMAT for TRCH, original gangsters. If the dividend is issued while we are at these low prices, how many of you plan to reinvest at least half? Does anyone know when the dividend actually pay out? Dividends get paid out on ex-dividend dates. The companies announced that. Do your own due diligence. TRCH is dying. It doesn't need moving. It'll move if it feels like moving. Made Fugazi dust. Should have listened to me back in June when I told you to transfer over to WTI. You could have had 3 times the shares. Rip-off company, shill pump and free, no kind, no shame, sick. What is this? Negative tone, solving and okay, I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt, but I'm gonna just look at WTI just because. Okay. Future, they screwed something with dividends also. Why are they paying out dividends? Is this a growth stock? They shouldn't be paying out dividends at this small of a market cap. Wait, let me see metamaterials again. They're trading at $3.26. As of their last 10Q, they had 145 million shares outstanding. So we just do that times $3.20. So they're trading at under 500 million right now in market cap. They shouldn't be paying dividends, I don't think. It's too small. John said that I should take a look at Hut 8's facility. A walkthrough. It's impressive. Their valuation compared to their competitors, Marathon Group and Riot. They should 5x soon. Should they? I mean, I think they had a run just like the other ones. That's Marathon. That's Riot. Everything looks pretty on point. The valuations could be off, though. You're right. But, again, you need some due diligence for that. Do you guys have any more questions about Any specific stocks that you guys want to look at before I hop off the stream? I'll get rid of these tabs. Yeah, bond yields keep falling. You want CRBU. Biosciences. Okay. Nothing to see here, guys. There's like no basis for me to go off on technicals. I would really have to do some due diligence on the fundamental side of this business. I can't tell you anything, man, about this. There's nothing for me to base anything that I'm looking at here off of, so all I can tell you is it's cheaper than it was yesterday. That's pretty much all I could tell you here, man. But is that good value? You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. You got to do some research on this stock. How many people are in the stream? Got 10 viewers still. Ah, okay, yeah. I mean, that makes sense. All right, so chances are I'm gonna hop off now, guys. I'll probably take like 1 or 2 more questions, then I'm gonna shut down the stream for now. NTLA, what is NTLA? Intelia. Ooh, these guys have a gap to close. NTLA stock, they had a gap to fill. So, yeah, I think this is coming back down, guys. Yeah, I think the market still has room to go lower, but again, that is your chance to pounce. Intelia. What are some stocks that are interesting right now? AMC is not interesting right now. I can't believe GameStop is still almost a $200 stock. All right, guys. Well, I guess I'm gonna wrap it up now for the stream. If you guys enjoyed the stream, again, go ahead and hit that like button so I know that you enjoyed the stream, and it helps the channel a whole bunch. If you guys want to support the channel, you guys can visit my Patreon link down in the middle of this window. You'll see the Patreon link there. You can go there and support the channel that way. I do post different material there on occasion. I haven't been posting every single day like I was, but that's because there's not always relevant news to post all the time. So if you guys want to support the channel, that is a platform off YouTube where I'm not at the mercy of YouTube, that you can support the channel, and I'm not at risk of like being run off the platform or anything. It is essentially like a backup if I lose communication. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys got something out of this, and the second I see anything happening again regarding like something like today where stocks like kind of took a steep dip, I'll be back on here and I'll talk about it with you guys. So everyone who showed up, Joe, Lucas, John, CJ, Don, Hang, Jewel, Ty, Daniel, all you guys, thank you so much for showing up, and I will see you guys in the next live stream. Thanks.